So before we start, I'd like to call on Annie Marjoram, the Mayor's Policy Advisor for Women's Issues, to say a few words.
I first of all say how wonderful it is to have you here. And it's always wonderful to fill this building with women. But it's certainly even more wonderful to fill it with young women. And it's absolutely delightful to have you here.
And this is my journey, yeah. And this is my song.
We need to be hearing, taking note and taking action on what our young women are telling us about growing up, about the issues relating to healthcare, and in return we need to be teaching them about self-worth. We need to have more early effective intervention where the work does focus on self-esteem, allowing women at an early age to be able to see themselves as a worthy part of a family, of a community, of a society that values them as mothers, as sisters, as daughters.
There are many issues that affect us. I think at the moment, unfortunately, there's an epidemic of young men that are dying in our communities from violence. Now, these young men are also our brothers, our sons, our uncles. They're related to us in some way, and they may even be our neighbours or just a family member. And somehow we need to look at how we can actually support them in this society that's coming up, so that we can bring some more unity and some more development definition of peace.
And that's where I spend most of my time, working with those kind of young people. And I've just started a programme down in Lambeth. We started 2 weeks ago, and 12 extraordinary young women who I'm really looking forward to working with over time. They're all here. Hello.
Okay, my name is Masai, name I say Gregorio.
From they've set up this service, there's obviously someone out there trying to get something for the young women. So I'd just like to know what there is out there offering young women, and what strong women there are out there, black or white role models, but what strong role models are out there for young women.
What is a role model? A role model is somebody that you look up to. I look up to my mum because she is very kind and does lots of things for me, like cook my dinner and clean my clothes. A role model could be good or bad. My role model is outstanding. They should be aware of their emotions and lead by example in what they do and say, and the way they do it and say it.
I'm here to deliver my own personal testimony. I've been quite a rebel in the past and been through many different things, as most of us have, and it's just basically how I've moved forward, where I was at when I wrote this piece a couple of years ago, and hopefully where I envision myself being. It's funny. Actually, it's really kind of funny. See, so many people now seem to love my afro. They come up saying, can I touch it, and is it real? Fascinated by the way it defies gravity, reaching up to the heavens in all its glory. Natural antennas that keep me connected, see when I let it go, yo, it frees me.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and can I say I do a lot of speeches and go to a lot of places, and this is the best so far.
No bondage means no captivity, showing off its unique beauty, defining the blood that runs through this body. Strongest gene, Jamaican. Black African with a touch of Chinese, Irish, Australian, and all of that.
Who are we? Who are you?
My name is Bob and I work at my job. I make $40 a day.
alongside Harney and Dutton put this event together. Today has been about passion, commitment, motivation, inspiration, pain, truth, love and hope. And you've worked really hard. She actually raised more than £7,500 to have this event today.
And I work for Connections.
Okay. And what attracted you to this event?
Because I knew it was a women's event and I work with young women, so I came here to be inspired, and that's what's happened. I feel really inspired by today.
Okay. Is there anything that you feel you've gained from the speeches?
Yes, I feel that I've had a great understanding of the issues that young women are facing and how they've overcome them. I found that quite useful, and it's something that I can take back to my office.
Right. Okay. Are there any major issues that you feel affect young women today?
Yeah, identity. I didn't realise that was a main issue until today, so I think identity is really important. I find that a lot of young women find it difficult to find their identity, and it takes a while in order to find that identity, so yes, I think that was very useful.
I'm Melissa and I'm Lauren.
Okay, and can I ask what attracted you to this event?
Well, my key worker Sharon, she told me about the event, and I thought it would be really interesting and nice to see what other women's views are like and what other people think it's like for young women in society today, so I thought it would be really interesting.
Okay.
I'm Dinah Senior and I'm Senior Consultant for In-volve.
Okay, I'd like to start off by saying that the speech you gave earlier was really moving.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So, if I can ask you what attracted you to this event or why you're here?
I'm here because I work with young women in Lambeth.
And other than that, did you gain anything positive from this experience?
Yes. I always gain something very positive from speaking about the things that are most important to me. I feel empowered. The young women that I've brought to this programme have been brought on an extra step by being here and listening to all those women, so it's a joint thing that we've done together as well, and I've got a lot out of that.